Urban guys, good day, my people. Welcome to Basking Minds, your favorite TV show where we talk about everything entertainment from gist to news to updates. You know, as we go now. I am your host, Ose, and today we have an exciting topic lined up for you: adoption of foreign culture into Nigerian film and cinema. We have guests who have vast experience in this field who do justice to this topic. So let's introduce them, shall we? On my left, we have a well-known director, popular for her works in the Nigerian cinema, back-to-back AMVCA Director of the Year. Welcome, Elizabeth. Thank you for for coming. On my right, we have a cultural critic who has extensively studied the influence of Nigerian foreign culture and its influence in our Nigerian arts and culture. Please welcome Kosola.
Hi guys.
Thank you for accepting our invitation. So we'll go right into the discussion of the day. Firstly, because I tell our audience what culture is and why it plays such an important role in how people or society tells their stories, either through their film or their music.
Well, we all know that culture is the way of life of the people, the way they live, the environments they grew up in, and the experience they have all had. All of these influence the way people tell their stories, either through music or films. And this is why each country have their particular music or movies.
That's why we have Odulade in Nigeria and Nemihu in Korea. Interesting. Um, Over to you, director. How do you see this? Obviously, we know that Nigerian music and film has experienced an increase in adoption of foreign culture. How do you see this fusion on our entertainment? Or how do you see it shaping our entertainment industry?
Thank you, Oseremi. Thanks for
Yeah.
having me. The adoption of foreign cultures into the Nigerian movie and music industries has opened for us new areas for creativity and storytelling. It has allowed us to explore different perspectives, to experiment diverse genres, and to reach a global audience. However, it is essential to strike a balance between preserving our cultural identity and embracing.
Mm, mm, deep. Oyinkosola, I want you to tell us, how do you see this cultural fusion affecting our Nigerian industry? Well, the adoption of foreign cultures has both positive and negative aspects. On one hand, it has expanded the artistic landscapes, introducing fresh ideas and perspectives. It has also attracted international collaboration and increased the visibility of Nigerian artists. However, I think we must be cautious not to dilute and overshadow our own cultural heritage in the process. We have to maintain a delicate equilibrium between global influences and our own unique Nigerian identity. That's just my own thoughts. Wow. Director, we've been hearing a lot about balance and keeping maintaining the balance. Do you see that currently happening, or do you think that the foreign culture has started to suppress our culture? Not at all. But I feel like we need more exposure on the way the foreign people do their things in order for us to have overall quality in our own productions. As we all know, the Western worlds are well advanced in technology. They have more resources in production of videos, their graphics, and their stunt effects. So I feel fostering collaboration is very necessary for us to improve, as we still have a long way to go in that aspect. So, but we have our focus just have to be on what we are to gain and not losing ourselves in the process. Interesting. So, in our director's opinion, we have to foster more collaborations to improve ourselves. I'm sure you're gonna enjoy yourself as much as I am. This is all for this segment. Please stay tuned. More is coming.
In recent years, Nigeria's entertainment industry has experienced exponential growth and global recognition, with the talented artists captivating audiences worldwide. However, beneath the glitz and glamour lies a dark reality: the pervasive influence of drug abuse. Normalizing destructive behaviors and glamorizing substance abuse. As the consumers and fans, we have a responsibility to demand accountability and advocate for a culture of wellness and integrity in Nigeria's entertainment industry. Drug abuse has infiltrated every corner of Nigeria's entertainment landscape, affecting artists, producers, and industry insiders alike. From musicians to actors, Many have fallen victim to the allure of drugs, jeopardizing their careers, health, and personal lives in the process. To combat this scourge of drug abuse in Nigeria's entertainment industry, concerted efforts are needed at all levels. Industry stakeholders must prioritize education, awareness, and support programs to empower artists and professionals to make healthier choices and seek help when needed. This video is brought to you by Group16.
Welcome, guys, back to Basking Mind. This is the second segment of the show. For those that are just joining us, our topic is adoption of foreign culture into Nigerian music and film. Our guest on the first show have spoken from the perspective of the film and cinema. Our guest on this show will be talking from the music industry perspective. So on my left, we have, you guys will be shocked that she's here. It took a lot from our budget to get her here. She's an award-winning, Grammy-winning musician. Please welcome Thames. Thank you so much for making out time from a busy schedule to be with us today. On our right, we have a professor from the Oxford University who has studied culture extensively for years, and she flew over to be on this show. Please welcome Professor Precious. Thank you so much for being here.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah, so I'm going to start with our professor. We've been talking about adoption of foreign culture and foreign culture in our Nigerian entertainment industry. Why does there have to be an adoption? Why do we have to fuse with them in the first place?
All right, thank you, Say. All right, so there's an adage that goes like this, which says, "No man is an island," and I feel there's so much everyone can do, and putting our brand, like coming together and working with the foreign collaborations, will help us to not only increase the rate of revenue, but also help put our brand on the global map. Thank you.
Good. No one professor on the talk. On to our musician now. The music industry especially seems to have a lot of negative, aspects in terms of immorality and the likes. So I want to hear your opinion on how we can mitigate these negative aspects to get this much needed balance that we seek to achieve.
Well, personally, I feel like the Western lifestyle and moral decadence of the foreigners has eaten its way deep into our culture, and it has like reduced the talents and prospects of our musicians. I feel like the intake of drugs and alcohol, and a lot of artists, young artists that are coming up, they want to be like this foreign musicians, and it's really bad. So if we don't like put a stop to these drugs, it's really going to eat its way deep into our.
So I want to hear from our professor's perspective. How do you think that we can maintain this balance and not allow the negative aspects overshadow the positives that we've been building over the years?
All right, I feel knowing who you represent, what you stand for, and who you are as a person would it's important because no matter how you want the world to even hear your sound, you must have a principle or tradition that must be heavy in your heart or mind. And the way because of the way Afrobeat is hot and big now, a lot of foreign producers want to make use of our musicians. But if you can stand on your rights, if you can stand on your belief and culture, I feel you should be able to influence them and rub off on them.
Interesting. So we've heard from our various guests that have been on the show that there are positives and negatives to the adoption of this foreign culture, and I feel like we have to find a much needed balance between accepting global influence and staying true to our identity. But the fact still remains that our Nigerian and our roots should be at the core of every artistic work that we put out or put out there. To like our professor has said, put ourselves on that global map.
Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today. I know you guys can't get enough, but luckily for you, we'll be back same time, same place next week. Basking Minds. Stay tuned. Ciao.